Here's what I really think of Romania.
Who will make the cut? Who will win our hearts? MJT Reviews.
Hi, me, Mitchell James. Welcome back to MJT Reviews. In this video, I'm talking about On a Sunday by Ester Peony. And so this is my top 3 from the national selection of Romania. It was a good one.
Loving you is a hard price to pay.
So, On a Sunday was chosen. Let's dissect it. I had it as third, but I still loved it. It was a really tough national selection. There were strong songs, so I wasn't mad that this song won. I understand this was a controversial win, but still deserved nonetheless. So it was kind of okay. Let's just disregard the Romanians, but it was okay. It was an okay win. This was such a sophisticated, brooding sound of a song from the get-go. I love the opening, how it's got a guitar and it gets distorted and it's like
You left me.
It's kind of like a photo glitch. What do they call it? Like, yeah, photo glitching. It was kind of like an audio equivalent of a photo glitch. It was like, and so that was really cool. It got your attention straight away. If you're like, huh? You might be like, huh? But I was like, oh my God. Everyone was zoned in from that moment. People may have been confused, people may have been intrigued, people may have been just loving the sound. I was loving the sound and I knew that this was going to be something really cool. I didn't know what we were going to get though. I didn't know if it was going to be powerful, if it was going to be mellow, but I knew it was going to be a really cool tone just from that, before any vocals. The verse melody is so poppy, which is great. It's a compliment. For this song, it's already like an artsy song, but to have the melody as like, you left me on a Sunday. Okay, that last bit is very jazzy.
Yeah, you left me on a Sunday.
But the you left me, and she belts it, and it's just like a pop singer. It's great. It's makes this go from, well, it remains artsy, but it remains contemporary, current, fresh, artsy song, which is really difficult to do, by the way. For that reason, to have a melody like that in the verse, and like, hey, on a home.
Can feel at home, 'cause it's so lonely.
That will put it in a slot in mainstream radio, you know, where a lot of artsy songs don't have that ability to make mainstream crossover happen. But definitely an attribute to this song. This is the best lyrics so far. The whole song, I could understand it. But this song, it takes time to understand it, but once you really listen to what she's singing about, she's just singing about someone who dumped her on a weekend, you know, like a really douchey thing to do. So I thought it was really good, and this is kind of like the after effects. It's like she's sitting at home Sunday evening, the events have all occurred, and she's sitting down and maybe she's got a glass of something or a pint of ice cream, and she's just kind of going into this like sugar coma of heartbreak. Really, that's what I got from this song. This has a somewhat hooky yet crazy unique melody in the chorus. It's incredible. Loving you is a high price to pay. What an incredible hook. Everyone's going to be singing loving you is a high price to pay, even if you can't do the or your car. I think it is wonderful. Everyone can get on board with this song, and I would love to hear it live with the bass. I think it would just go through your brain. It would be amazing. I hear the song on Spotify and I sometimes need a moment to just kind of like lean on something because it's got that kind of feeling. It's warped, it's distorted, and it has this chanting, hey, 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 hey. And so I think that's really cool. I think live I saw they had like these instrumentals that are like really freaky.
Yeah, you left me on the Sunday.
And I was like, what's the significance in that? I would kind of chuck them out. Although I liked the look of them, I think you could do something similar with just backing vocals. I'm not sure if you need the freaky guitarist, especially that it's like, it's about her and her connection with someone that's off stage. I don't think we need like these ensemble people because it's got nothing to do with it. You know, maybe have backing vocals behind her because they could represent like her thoughts or something like that. But any instrumentalists, I would really question why you would need that live when this song is really a connection, like I said, between two people and the other person is not being shown for valid reasons. The build-up is crazy. There's so much dynamic to this song, and I must say that the volume I noticed because I was actually listening to this song in the living room with my dad there, and my dad isn't a fan of music on television, so he was telling us to turn the volume like way down, and so I had to turn it all the way down, and so the song was playing really softly, and then by the end of the 3 minutes it was a lot louder. And so I was like, oh, it occurred to me from listening to this very softly that the build-up is not only like energy, but it's also literally the volume increases. And I'm not so sure if that's like a thing. I mean, it kind of is, but usually you have to change volume by like just having keys and then adding instruments which make it sound louder. But this was literally, everything was there. It was warped from the beginning, but it was softer. So I recommend you try doing that. So listen to it on a softer volume and hear it increase in volume. It's pretty cool, I thought. Oh, I love the slight operatic runs. This is a year of a lot of opera, I must say. We have Kate Miller-Heidke in Australia, which we'll get to. We also had an operatic entry in this national selection for Romania. And we have some others as well, which I can't think of off the top of my head. But you can slightly, only very, very slightly hear it here. For the untrained eye, a lot of people would not say that there's anything classical about this song. Because she kind of does like this jazzy, classical sound. It was like, hey, loving you is a high price to pay. And so it sounds really cool. It just sounds like a whole nother level. And it just is the peak of the song. It just makes it climactic. You feel emotionally connected to this song. And you feel like she's just not losing the plot. Like she's going insane. She can't deal with the breakup. But it's more that she's really like, it's like she's kind of losing her mind within herself. You know, she's like, what has just happened? I am devastated. I've been destroyed. And so it's saying like, I love the line, loving you is a hard price to pay. Like what? This was a bad investment. I did not get my money's worth out of this romance. And it's like, yeah, I just thought that was incredible. What a line. And the way that she doesn't just end it ever with like high price to pay. Hey, 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 high price to pay, which she could do. But she like, loving you is a high price to pay. Every single time. Even when she went bigger and it was like, hey. And the backing vocals don't even end pay. They're like, loving you is a high price to pay. Hey, 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 hey. So it doesn't end, it just keeps connecting and moving. And so you're like flowing in this distorted, warped world of heartbreak. And it's so good. Really good. And not only this, I loved it from the first time I heard it. I had it as third because there were two powerful songs that I thought could have really won the whole contest. And this one was good though. This one was one that I knew if it was a grower, if I got more chances to hear this, I would like it more. And it has, it's just been a grower. So when you get a good song be a grower, whoa, most of the times we have okay songs become a grower. So that's just a really powerful thing to have. I really love this song. I love the music video to this song, and there's so much symbolism. When I first heard this song, I thought woodsy, haunted mansion feel. And that's kind of what we got. We got this kind of haunted mansion. Then we get this aquarium through the window. So I was like, is an underground haunted mansion with an aquarium at the top? What? But I think they were trying to like put as much symbolism in, because they had in the window the ocean with stingrays and jellyfish. I think I saw maybe one shark go past in the corner, because at first I was like, okay, is this like a tank of sharks getting her? And then I was like, no, it's stingray and jellyfish. What's the reason behind that? And I was like, well, she's being stung. So yeah, I don't know if they had to throw that. Maybe she could have been in the ocean the whole time, done like a Kwame video from Armenia, which was incredible. She could have done that. And but I don't know if you can have both, being a house and your view is an ocean. But I don't know. But it worked really well anyway. I just went into it. And then was there poison ivy at the end? I'm not so sure. Was it like saying that this whole thing was toxic and she's been stung? And all on top of that, it's on a Sunday. So yeah, I really liked it. That's it for now. Check out what the jury think of On a Sunday by Romania, by Ester, and it may be completely different for you, so check that out. Subscribe to get all my videos. Until next time, bonsoir Europe, and goodbye.
Who will make the cut? Who will win?